There's a lot going on in Washington, D.C. right now, which is why we're going on a quick day trip outside of the city, and I'm taking you with me. So Annapolis is the capital of Maryland, and it's only less than an hour away from DC, and I've driven by it so many times, but I have never been. So today we're going to change that. So the drive there was about 40 minutes, really nice, and listening to the Kaytranada album really made that even better. So Annapolis is a very historical city, and it's really like being in an open air museum because there's placards that kind of explain like what each building is, the history behind it, and everything looks historical. Of course, I also had to stop by the state capitol, which was a really cool experience. It's my first time at a state capitol, so that was really nice to see dedications to different prominent figures in Maryland history, learn more about the state, about its founding. The grounds of the Capitol are beautiful. I mean, the gardens, really beautiful. Lots of nice dedications to different people. They have their own kind of like Liberty Bell, which was nice to see. Definitely a great time. And also got to see the governor's mansion, which was really cool. And this was by far the best part of the trip, was going to the Banneker-Douglass-Tubman Museum, named after three prominent Black figures in American history: Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, and Benjamin Banneker, who actually designed Washington, D.C., but doesn't get the credit for it. There's also a really great history that I didn't know that I learned. Like, did you know that a prominent Fulani prince was accidentally kidnapped, enslaved, and trafficked to America, but was able to return home due to his status, and that other prominent Africans arrived as free or indentured servants, and just so much more history about Black people in Maryland. The museum's also in the same building as the historic Mount Moriah AME Church, so it was beautiful to see how they preserved the building and the history of the church as a pillar in the community. And I love art, so I was ecstatic to see this art installation by Jabari Jefferson, who seems to be a DC-based artist because a lot of his art had really great references to DC culture. And the exhibit was really a beautiful love letter to Black Americans and the entire diaspora, reminding us how we're all still so interconnected despite the horrors of slavery. So it was a really beautiful and touching moment, and a reminder that sometimes the most beautiful trip is right in your backyard.